Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 142. Sorry I've been away for a while. I've been taking care of things. I've actually been working on something very important, which hopefully one day I can bring to you. Me and a friend of mine have actually been trying to make our own manga and everything. I've been storyboarding because I'm actually really good when it comes to writing everything like that. So if you guys are interested in that, leave a comment below. And for more character analysis videos like this one right here, go to the video below and leave a comment as to what character you want to see me break down next. I love breaking down characters. But let's jump right into the chapter. So the chapter begins where chapter 141 left off, with the battle between Choso and Naoya. I'm sorry, I still don't know how to say his name. Naoya Zenin. And Choso is, I don't know if he's using the technique that we saw the other combo use, because the other combo is a blood manipulator too, Noritoshi. And basically Choso is buffing his ocular prowess so that way he can keep up with Naoya, because Naoya is really fast. And Naoya's curse technique is basically he can set a path with hand gestures and he gets to go in that path at extreme speeds. For me to simplify these curse techniques, and Naoya is still obviously doing significant damage to Choso, but none of it is affecting Choso even when Naoya, stabs him, because the way that Choso describes his technique is that he can't die from blood loss unless he runs out of cursed energy. So technically he can bleed indefinitely. And we are getting major power scaling in Jujutsu Kaisen because we never knew how strong Choso was. And the fact that Yuji even got close to beating him back then, he's this strong now, says that Choso is just like Yuji in the fact that he can improve so quickly in combat. What follows is a conversation between Choso and Naoya, and this conversation actually hit very deep because I'm the youngest of 4 brothers. I have 3 brothers, my bad. I'm the youngest of 3 brothers. So what Choso is saying by leading by example and having somebody to look up to in this conversation stems from Naoya basically saying how he hates to use weapons, and all of his other brothers were using weapons, yet they had the nerve to talk bad about Toji, which was actually really good with weapons, and he found it pretty pathetic. And Choso is basically saying, so you hate your brothers? And Naoya is like, yeah, I hate them. They're pathetic. How can they be my older brothers, but I'm so much better than them? He's basically a narcissist, and he doesn't acknowledge that his brothers, have talent too, or that there's more to be learned from than just being better than them doesn't mean that you're better than them in every aspect. What Choso said in this moment was so impactful. He said, whether they're inferior or superior, older brothers are role models. Maybe you're strong because they were weak and they made you who you are. He said, you want to ask me before why I was so strong? Well, I'll tell you, it's because I didn't have nobody to guide me. I made plenty of mistakes. But regardless of that, he kept walking forward, and that's how he is who he is. He has to walk in front of his little brothers to lead by example. But next we get a combat sequence, and Choso is about to show you just how powerful he is. So Choso starts bleeding a lot, and Naoya is like, how is he not dying from bleeding as much? And as I said earlier, because he's, a cursed painting and he mixes between human and cursed spirit, he won't die unless he runs out of cursed energy, no matter how much he bleeds. So he uses all of this blood to hide behind it and, use it as like a smoke screen of sorts. Well, not really a smoke screen, more like a blood screen, hides behind the blood to trip off Naoya, and he catches Naoya, he makes him dodge, right? And he only does this so he can close the distance on Naoya. And then once he gets there, he marks him with the blood. And since he has the blood on him, the blood is so thick and heavy, Naoya can't really, slip away fast enough. And Choso ends up getting a clean shot, and he calls this new technique that he made up on the spot. Well, not on the spot, but he made up and he mastered for a long time. This is an original technique. He calls it supernova. And what I'm guessing he does is he splurted, he opened his hands and he released the blood that was inside there. And it's like, I don't know if it was a bomb or something, but he ends up not knocking out Naoya, but he ends up defeating Naoya. And Choso, basically shows why he's the oldest brother of 10 siblings. Choso's amazing this chapter. I think Choso took this fight personally because he said to Naoya, sorry you couldn't love your brothers. I just can't understand that. But what follows next is a very depressing 2 pages where basically Yuta was not playing with Yuji. He's dragging Yuji's body, which makes me think, I don't know if Sukuna came out, I doubt he did, or maybe he came out for a second and Yuji's just but Yuta was just shutting that shit down. But we'll see next chapter. And Yuta basically just knocks out Naoya in one blow. I said Naoya, my bad. Yuta knocks out freaking Choso in one blow. I don't know how Yuta got this strong, but damn, man. Anyway, that's all for me, bro. if you did enjoy the review and you enjoyed the chapter, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what was your favorite part of the chapter in the comments below. I will see you in the next one, and go check out some of my other videos. You know, you really might like the character analysis videos, so leave some characters down below if you want me to do somebody else next. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.